Hi, my name is Khan and welcome to the new chapter. In this chapter, we are going to learn that how we can identify where is our major structure and minor structure and how we can trade in a both type of structure. As a day trader, lot of time what happen, market create major structure, break the structure, and then we are looking for the buy and sell for the short term move to the upside till mitigation your decisional and extreme POI. So how we can deal in these type of situation. So I will explain all about these thing in a details in this chapter. So first of all, I will show you through diagrams, then you can understand. After finish diagram explanation, I will show you on live chart, then you can understand more better and clearly. To trade any lower time frame structure, micro structure, internal structure, you have to understand what is a major structure, pro trend. You have to identify them first of all and then find our correct inducement and POI areas, and then you can trade a lower time frame and minor structure as well as, right? So this is our diagram. You can see market is a bearish, and when market is a bearish, then you have to sell after taking out the inducement, and very highly chances market can be tapped on your decisional POI, either on your extreme POI. Okay, so first of all, look at this picture here. Market momentum is a bearish, and after taking out the inducement, and we can sell here. If you are willing to buy here at this point, looking for the upside, and this is our 15-minute structure, and you can take also 1 hour structure, 4 hour structure. It's up to you that which higher time frame you are looking for the buy and sell, right? So this is our 15-minute, and you can also mark as a 1 hour time frame. Okay, so overall this is our higher time frame structure. If you are using this one as a 15-minute, then you have to use this one is our lower time frame structure. I will show you after this one. First of all, mark this is our higher time frame structure. After taking out the inducement, we mark our lower low, this one. Okay, again market push downside and break this low and close below it, and this is our higher time frame major structure. Okay, but next thing is here, if you are willing to buy at this point here, right, then how you can buy here how you can buy. Sometime market taken out the inducement, and sometime what happen, market tap on your extreme POI and then market push downside, right? In a both scenario, you can also buy and sell based on lower time frame structure. I will show you exactly what I'm going to explain here. After break of structure, you can buy and sell in a lower time frame in a two possible scenario. First one is here, if market break this one and candle close below it, and this become our valid break of structure. Okay, and then you are looking for this counter trend buy upside. Okay, so simply if market break this one and market create structure something like this, okay, and taken out this inducement, and you can buy here like this, and this is happening in a same time frame. Like if you are using 15-minute time frame, then you have to follow this process in a 15-minute time frame also. Again market pushing upside, and then you can buy here after taking out this one at this point. But which point till you have to buy continue, at least market taken out this inducement. If market taken out this inducement, then what happen here, market tap on your decisional PY at this point, and then market again taken out this minor inducement, and you are willing to sell here and buy at this point, right? So which one you should choose here? You have to think in a both side of probability. First of all, market momentum is a bearish, so if market create any reaction at this point, then sell is more high probability compared to this buy, right? But what happens sometime, if you have a multiple PY like here for example, and market tap here, okay, and react at this decisional PY and price type here, give any indication here like CHoCH or single candle order block, then you can take risk here for the buy till this one. And remember one thing, this is our like you can say 50% of probability. This is our decisional probability for the buy, right? Because main trend is a bearish. Okay, so you have to think in a probability. But what happen if market break this low, main low is here, because this is an inducement structure, market tap here, give reaction and failed, and then you can again sell here like this. Okay, so this is happening here in a higher time frame structure. If market broken this one and create a break of structure, then you can trade something like this. And next possible scenario is here, if you are facing some any kind of problem to identifying these type of things. Sometime market not create a structure like this, market suddenly move upside and not create any inducement. Then we have another solution for you. We can trade also in a lower time frame as well as, but always you have to mark a break of structure here. After break of structure, you have to mark your decisional POI and extreme POI. For example, this is your decisional POI and this one is your extreme POI, right? So how we can deal in this situation? Simply you have to switch in a lower time frame. If you are using, this is our higher time frame in a 15-minute time frame, then you have to switch in a 1-minute time frame. If you are using this one as a H1 time frame, then you have to switch in a 5-minute time frame. After confirm a break of structure, I'm talking about when market close below it and confirm this is a valid break of structure, then you have to immediately switch in a lower time frame. Like if you are using 15-minute, then you have to switch in a 1-minute time frame. If you are using H1, then you have to switch in a 5-minute time frame. Then you have to mark your lower time frame structure, inducement structure, right? For example, if you look in a lower time frame structure, then you will see market create structure something like this, okay, and market continue pushing downside and create structure something like this, right? And then what happened after creating this lower time frame structure, market trying to push upside, and then which point you realize that market momentum is a change. Look at this one. This is our inducement structure. Inducement structure means lower time frame market already taken out the inducement and create structure something like this, okay? So this is our inducement structure. So first of all, mark your lower lows, lower high in a lower time frame structure also. This is a lower low and this is our lower high. Again break this structure here, right? Again push downside, create lower lows and lower high, break this structure. After this one, what happened here? Market push upside and break the previous high here, right? It means structure has been changed, okay, and you are willing to buy for the short term, then you can take here entry for the short term. After taking out the inducement, and then you can go for it something like this, all right? Again, what happened here? Market taken out the inducement and taken out the inducement or taken out tap on your extreme 1-minute structure. Sometime market taken out the inducement, sometime market tap on your extreme 1-minute structure, and then market continue go higher something like this. I'm going to show you, right? And again market push upside like this and continue going higher high. So you can buy here in this lower time frame structure also. This is a CHoCH happen here, taken out the inducement and you can buy here. Again break the structure, taken out the inducement, tap on your decisional or extreme POI, then you can buy here. And always remember, when price tap on your decisional or extreme POI, then you need all single candle order block confirmation for the buy, because we are already in a lower time frame, so we can't use a CHoCH or flip anything, right? To trade any counter trend, you have to always wait this inducement structure. This is a lower time frame structure, taken out the this inducement, you can buy here for the short term. Which point you have to buy? If you are buying here, then your target at least this one, because this one is our higher time frame inducement. Because once market taken out the higher time frame inducement, then market can be possible or downside move, right? Because higher time frame structure is a bearish. And same principle applicable here. If market tap here on your decisional POI and create this one, and after this what happened here? This is our previous swing high and swing low in terms of the lower time frame structure, and this is our internal structure, right? So when market tap here and push downside, and then what happen here? Lot of time what happen, if you are willing to sell here, which is okay, and then market upside like this. So why this move happen here? You are selling here is a correct way, right? Because main structure high low is here. So once market break this low, then market structure has been changed. Otherwise market can be go higher. Why? Because we have a extreme PY at this point. But same thing happening at this point, then very highly chances market will gives you downside move, right? Because we have only at this point extreme PY. This is a decisional. Decisional means market can be tap here and can be react at this point, and then you have to follow as per market momentum, right? If market not create any bearish indication, then you have to prepare for the buy till extreme PY mitigation. When market tap here like this, okay, and then this is our previous swing high and swing low, okay, and this is a lower time frame structure. Remember, when market push downside and break this main low, it means structure has been completely changed. Very highly chances market can be go lower after taking out this one, and we can sell here. Simply if you are buying or selling based on lower time frame structure, then you need single candle order block as a confirmation. Also we can use candlestick sweep, okay, for the buy and sell for aggressive entries. Okay, I will show you on chart, then you can understand more better and clear, and I hope you will learn and understand that how things actually work. Now I'm going to show you on chart, then you can understand very easily. Alright, so this is our 1 hour time frame in a GBP USD, right? And you can take any time frame like 15-minute time frame, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly. It's up to you that which time frame you have to suitable for you, right? This time I'm going to show you on 1 hour time frame, because lot of members in our community, they trade only 1 hour time frame. 1 minute and 15-minute is not suitable for everyone, because price momentum is very fast, right? So this time I take a very medium time frame, 1 hour and 5-minute combination. Then you can apply anywhere, right? And you can apply same in a 15-minute time frame, in a 1-minute time frame also. To trade in a counter trend, you have to mark the structure first of all. So this is our current price action is here, right? And you can start from the top of the structure and bottom of the structure. In a bearish market, you have to start always top of the structure, this one, right? And in a bullish market, you have to start from bottom of the move. Okay, so first of all, you have to mark your structure first thing, because structure is the main thing. If you mark very well your higher time frame structure, then you can easily crack your lower time frame structure and you can trade them in a both side of probability. Okay, so first thing, mark your higher time frame structure. As well as to marking any higher time frame structure, you have to mark your previous structure, recent structure, right? So in this case, which one is our previous structure, like this? So you can see this is our highest point and this is our previous structure here. So this is our previous structure is here, because market taken out the inducement here. When market taken out the inducement, our higher high is a confirm here. So at this point, same thing happen here. Market taken out the inducement, confirm higher high. Again push downside and mitigate this unmitigated order block and continue go higher. Again market push downside, and then what happened? Market push downside and close below it. So this is a strong indication that market actually looking for the reversal to the downside. So in this situation, you can see market push downside and create change of character. It means momentum has been changed bullish to bearish. So after change of character, we need inducement, right? So at this point, market not taken out any kind of inducement. So which point market taken out the inducement? This one. This is our lowest low here, and market create inducement here. And after taking out the inducement, what happened? We need again break of structure. Same thing happen here. Market again push downside and create break of structure here. Our break of after break of structure, our lower high is a confirm here at this point. I will show you exactly everything. I will cover everything by bullish move and bearish move, every point one by one. But first of all, you have to mark the structure, right? Then I will explain every point, like this point and this point and this point, that how you can catch this one and this one. Okay, and what criteria you should follow before the buy and sell, everything. But before to marking to trade in a lower time frame, you have to mark a proper higher time frame structure, which is very important for you, right? First of all, and again you have to mark inducement. So where is inducement? At this point, this one. So after taking out the inducement, our lower low is a confirm here at this point. Again market push downside and break this low and close below it. So if close below it, then our lower high confirm. Which point? This one. After break of structure, again you have to mark your lower low. So which point we can mark lower low? We need inducement. So where is our inducement? This one. This is our inducement, because this is our valid pullback. Market taking out the inducement, then our lower low is a confirm here at this point, right? And where is our lower high? This one. Why? Because market create, this is our highest point. After this break of structure, you have to mark again here, this one. This is our valid break of structure here. Okay, in a first attempt, you can see market just sweep the liquidity. First of all, you have to check here if there is a candle closing or not. No sir, there is no candle closing. That means this is just liquidity sweep. So this is not a break of structure. You have to mark again this one here until a body candle closing. So at this point, market create a valid break of structure, right? So we need a confirm a lower low. So where is our lower low? Our lower low confirm here at this point, because market taken out the inducement at this point, right? So after taking out the inducement, this lower low is a confirm here. Again you have to mark your lower high, this one. Okay, and again market break this low and create a valid break of structure at this point. Okay, so this is our bearish momentum is here, and then again market push upside. I will explain these things also in the next chapter. First thing, I am covering bearish momentum. In the next chapter I will cover a bullish structure. Okay, so this is our higher time frame structure. This is absolutely fine. Okay, I hope everyone clear at this point. If you are unable to understand any point, you can rewatch this video. Also you can watch in a starting chapter where I mentioned that how you can start mapping the structure in higher time frame, in a lower time frame also, right? So this is our structure mapping scenario. So now main question is here that how we can trade this move, okay, this move and this move, again this move, like this one is a counter trend, this one, right, and this one. So if there is any possible entries here in a lower time frame, and what criteria you should follow before the buy and sell, if there is available entries or not, okay, because you can't catch every move. You have to remember this thing, it's all about probability, okay. You have to find where is our high probability, where is our criteria fit as per your trading plan, then you can take entry for the buy and sell. Otherwise you have to leave them, you have to wait for to create opportunity. Now I'm going to show you through bar play, then you can understand more better and clearly, then every single point will be clear automatically, right? This is a very important for you. After understand this point, you can trade in a major trend, minor trend, everywhere. So this is our structure in a higher time frame. You can see break of structure, again market create a new low, break the previous low and create a change of factor. After change of factor, what are you looking here? We are looking here for sell because momentum has been changed. So first of all, you have to mark your where is our inducement in this case. Look at this one, this is internal structure. If you can see this candle high and low both are protected, and this is an internal move, right? So there is no inducement, but where is our inducement and when we can sell? We can sell above it, we can sell above it because this is our main inducement at this point. So if market push upside and then we can sell. So how we can catch this bullish move at this point? If market create anything here in a lower time frame, then how you can deal until taken out this high? Because some people not interested here, can't wait here to taken out this high, they wanna trade like this move. Okay, so how you can buy here? Simple, two way. I explained recently on a diagram. First thing, you have to switch in a lower time frame, in a 1 minute time frame. If you are using 15 minute, you can switch in a 5 minute time frame. If you are using H1 as a higher time frame, you have to follow the inducement structure. Like this is our inducement structure in a 5 minute time frame. Okay, this is a previous lower low, lower high, break this one. If market break this one, and then you have to wait for it taken out the inducement, and then you can buy here till inducement taken out, right? So this is a process where you can buy here something like this, okay. But I will show you more refinement of this structure, then you can easily understand, and also you can catch very top and bottom entries, okay. So first of all, you have to understand this thing, you have to wait for it to break off structure and change of factor in a higher time frame, similar like this. Then you have to switch in a lower time frame as per your higher time frame. This is a 1 minute, 1 hour, then you have to switch in a 5 minute time frame. Look at this one at this point very carefully. If market create something like this and create this one, what is this? Inducement in a lower time frame. I'm talking about 5 minute structure. So this is a basically 5 minute structure. After break this one, you don't need to buy here, okay. Even market create inducement anything, you don't need to buy here. This is a SMT. Why? Because lot of people are interested here for the buy. They mark this as a CHoCH in a lower time frame because everybody not trade in a 1 hour, 15 minute and 5 minute. Some people trade in a 5 minute and 1 minute. Everyone trade in a different and lot of EA and algos trading, okay. They follow only a market structure. Like this is a various structure, market break this high and they are looking for the buy. Everyone looking here for buy. After some people are interested here for buy after break this high, but you don't need to buy here. Why? Reason is a simple. First thing, structure break here, you don't need to buy here, okay. And also you don't need to sell here, remember, okay. But what happen if market push again downside and break this low, right? Again push downside, maybe more move downside, and then what happen? Market break this high. Then how you can deal in this situation? Simply you have to buy here. How? You can buy, you have to wait for it to taken out this inducement, and then you can buy here. And this is a correct entry for the buy. At this point you can take single candle order block or candlestick sweep, okay, sweep entry here for the buy till inducement. For example, this is your inducement, okay. This is a not, but for example this is your inducement. So you can buy here at this point till this inducement mitigation, because after taking out the inducement, market possibly a downside move as per the higher time frame structure. But when you are looking for buy at this point in a lower time frame, then you have to wait for it. First thing, after break of structure, after change of character in a higher time frame, first inducement taken out which act like a CHoCH. This one is called fake CHoCH, right? You don't need to buy here. I'm talking about bearish structure also. And next thing, market break this low. If market break this low and create new structure and again break this high, something like this, right? Same scenario happen here similarly, okay? But in the next attempt break this high, then you have to buy here. But we need a inducement here. Taken out the inducement and then you have to buy here. And you can buy here till inducement, higher time frame inducement taken out. And here you have to follow your higher time frame structure like inducement taken out and mitigate your PY, and then you can buy sell as we have done as per our trading plan, right? But this chapter is all about how to trade our internal structure, counter trend, right? So you can buy here. If market not create something like this move, then you don't need to buy or sell anything. You have to wait for it to create opportunity, then we can buy and sell. Okay, so I will explain these all things in a more details when you see step by step everything. Okay, so let's see what happened next after this one. And this is our CHoCH, change of character, and we are going to switch here in a 5-minute time frame because we are using 1 hour. Then you have to switch in a 5-minute time frame to see exactly what happening here and how we can deal. Look at this one. This is a very important. If you are not able to understand this thing, you can rewatch this chapter again and again. This will help you a lot. So as per the 5-minute structure, first of all, you have to mark your recent high. Okay, because market is a bearish. So in this case, where is our pullback? First pullback, this one. If market broke this one, then what criteria you should follow before the buy or sell? For example, market go higher, okay, and market push downside and taken out this inducement and create any unmediated order block, any PY, then you have to buy here at this point, right? No, this isn't. No, you don't need to buy here. Why? Because this one is our first pullback. That's why you don't need to buy here. But what happen if market again push downside and break this low and again break this high, and then you have to buy here. Now you can buy here at this point. So this is a valid entry for the buy, and this is a invalid, right? I hope you understand. So let's see what happened next after this one. Then we can understand very easily, right? Okay, so first thing here, you can see market break this high. What is this? This is a fake CHoCH, you can see, okay? But you don't need to buy or sell anything. You have to wait for it to break this low. After break this low, then we can take action for the buy, because market is a higher time frame is a bearish, and we are looking for the counter trend for the buy. So you have to wait for a trap. This one is a called trap or fake CHoCH, anything. Okay, now let's see what happened next after this one. Okay, all right, there is a no low broken here, and market continue trying to move in a range. So let's see what happened next after this one. Okay, finally market broke this low. So now market broke this low. So what happened here? You have to mark your first pullback. So in this case, where is our pullback? Look at this picture very carefully. This one is our first pullback here, because this is a valid pullback. If market break this low and create inducement, then we can buy. So which point you should buy and where is our target? Okay, if market create here something like this, is a CHoCH, taken out this inducement and mitigate your decisional or extreme PY, then we can buy. And always remember, when price tap here, then you can take additional confirmation as a single candle order block. Now the next question is here, where is our target? So target is here, basically main target here. Why? Because this is our 1 hour inducement. Okay, because after taking out the inducement, market can be pushed downside, as we know, right? So we can buy here till this inducement taken out. Okay, so let's see what happened next after this one, and then how you can deal in this situation. First of all, okay, market continue pushing downside, right? So this is our inducement, or you can say first pullback. Here you have to wait for it to taken out them. Market break this low, it means this inducement and this pullback transfer here to here. This is our recent pullback. If market break this one and create any create inducement, and then we can buy here. Okay, so let's see what happened next after this one. All right, okay, so market basically moving in a range, and market not break the high and low, market still in a range. In this case, you don't need to do anything. You have to wait for it to break this high or low, then we can consider is a valid buy and sell, right? Break this high or at this point. Okay, so in this case, what happened here? This is our inducement taken out, and after break this one, how you can deal in this situation? First of all, look at this one. These are equal high at this point, right? So if you are willing to buy at this point, so which point you can take entry for the buy? In this current situation, you have to identify where is our inducement and where is our PY when we can buy. So look at this picture here. Where is our inducement? This one is here because this is a pullback. After taking out this one, we can buy. So when we can buy in this case, this one is our PY, right? This is an unmitigated PY when we can buy here, right? So first of all, wait for it to taken out this inducement or mitigate this order block, and then we can buy, right? So basically we can buy here. And next thing is here, if you wanna more wants additional confirmation, then you can take a single candle order block confirmation on decisional and extreme PY, because we are already in a lower time frame structure here, right? So let's see what happened next after this one, and wait for a single candle order block for the additional confirmation, then we can buy here. And if you are thinking this setup is a valid or not, this is a valid still. Why? Because the decisional PY just sweep. If candle close below it, right, and then you have to wait for it to extreme PY. So in this case, basically we don't have any this extreme PY. Only one PY is here. Just below it, everything is mitigated here. So we can take decision at this point. Okay, so this one is just liquidity sweep, right? So you have to wait for it a single candle order block, and then we can buy here. Look at this picture here. This one is a tap here and candle close over it, and next candle open it, and then we can buy. And next thing is here, you have to understand if this one is a sweep or inducement sweep, and then we can also buy here at this point, this candle which taken out the liquidity, and this is a called aggressive entry for the buy. So if you are willing to buy here at this point, then you can buy here, but put the stop loss just below it for the safer side. And where is our target in this case? At least target this point, because this is our high here, right? So simply you can buy here, set target is here, right? So let's see what happened next here. And after this one, you can also take entry, another one like here on a single candle order block, right? So let's see what happened next after this one. So this one is our next entry possible here for the buy at this point here, right? And put the stop loss just below it for the safer side, as we know. And also you can put the stop loss just below it, but this is a little bit risky because market can be more downside. So this is our safer side stop loss, and this is a valid entry because this create a single candle order block, and we can buy here. And where is our target and where is our break-even point? Break-even point, this one, this high, because this is a previous high. If market taken out this one, and we can move your stop loss on a break-even point, and maximum target at this point here. This is our 1 hour time frame inducement, this point. So we can set as a target here like this. Okay, so this is a target point, and this is an entry, and this is a break-even point. So let's see what happened next after this one, and then we can decide what's going on after this one, right? So this entry close on break-even point, right? Now I'm going to switch again in a 1 hour time frame to check what happening here and what we can expect our next move. So this is a basically entry here, right? And market again push downside, and then you have to wait for it again to create a same scenario as we have done here. Again market push downside, break this one, and first structure you don't need to buy or anything. Again switch in a 5-minute time frame. This low is a broken here, right, by this move. Okay, so first pullback is a broken, don't need to buy here as we have done here, right? First pullback is a broken, you don't need to buy here like this. In the next pullback is a you can buy here. Okay, so let's see what happened next after this one, and then we can buy here after this one. All right, look at this picture here. This one is our first pullback, and you don't need to buy here, right? But market break the same low here. So in this case, if market broke the high, then we can definitely buy here, and this is a counter trend buy. And where is our target? Target our simple, this is our 1 hour major high inducement. So we can set as a target this point, right? So let's see what happened next after this one, then we can decide what's going on here. Okay, so in this case you can see there is no inducement, only this inducement, but market not break this one and create new structure here. So this one is our current structure here. Market must be broken the first pullback, because in a left side there is no inducement taken out, just create a internal structure, or you can say inside move between this line, right? So you have to wait for it, because this low is broken by this one, and this move something like this. All right, like this. So first pullback is broken, then we can take a decision for the buy, because already market taken out this one like this. So it means this is our fake CHoCH, right? So you don't need to buy here, you have to wait for it again. So let's see what happened next after this one. All right, so market is still in a ranging, and finally market break this one. So after broken this one, where is our inducement and when we can buy? Look at this picture very carefully at this point. Where is our pullback? In this case, first of all, this one, right? If market taken out this decision, decisional inducement, you can say, and or tap on your unmitigated PY here. This is a very small, right? But I don't think you have to mark this type of order block. Simply you can take a decision after taking out the inducement, create a single candle order block or sweep the order block, right? So we can buy them definitely. So let's see what happened next here. Okay, market just sweep this one. So if market sweep this one and close above it, so in this situation simply you can buy here at this point, right? Because market candle close above it and next candle open here, you can buy here and put the stop loss just below it for the safer side. And this is your safer side stop loss, because market can be again push downside to mitigate this unmitigated order block here and then continue to go higher, right? So you have to put the stop loss just below it. This is a safer side. And where is our target? Our target here, this one. This is our H1 higher time frame inducement. Okay, so this is happening here. And again, if you would like to buy here again, so you can buy here based on single candle order block also. And this one is a called candlestick sweep entry, and you can say this is an aggressive entry for the buy or sell, right? But this type of entry applicable when market taken out the inducement or either taken out the major high or low, right? So here market taken out the inducement and then we can buy. So let's see what happened next after this one. All right, let's see. Okay, market continue pushing upside and creating higher high. So in this situation you can say market break this high, this one is called break of structure, because this is an internal structure. Market taking out the inducement and creating structure something like this. This is our previous high is here, and you can mark this is something like this, and again create higher high. Why? Because taken out this inducement, because this is a minor inducement here, right? No, this is not a valid inducement. Look at this picture here very carefully. If market this candle broken this candle low, so this become our valid, otherwise no, right? So this is the inside move. That's why this is not a valid higher high, right? So you have to wait for it to take out the inducement and then we can buy. And remember one more thing, you can buy on this single candle order block also. Why? Because this order block, this structure taken out the liquidity. If taken out the liquidity, you can also buy. There is no need inducement, okay? But you can't mark the higher high. But you can take entry here for the buy. Another possible scenario here, if you would like to buy here based on order flow, then you can buy. If you want to buy based on FVG, fair value gap, then you can buy. But you have to put the stop loss just below or high the structure. For example, this is our order flow here, right? And this is your order block here. And this is your like a fair value gap here. So we have a possible three zone when we can take a decision for the buy and sell, right? So simply you can take three of them, right? Order block, if you would like to buy here based on order flow, then what happened? Your risk reward will be decreased, but very highly chances your entry will be executed. When you buy on FVG, then 50% chances, most of the cases your FVG may execute and your entry will be executed, right? But sometime what happen, market not reach your order block, right? In that situation, market not fill your order block, because order block is a refined version of the order flow. That's why. Right? So simply you can choose whatever you want. If order flow is a smaller, then you can choose entire order flow. If order flow is a larger, then you have to choose inducement, FVC and order block, right? For the refinery purpose. Okay. Main thing you have to identify where is our zone when we can take a decision for the buy or sell. For example, if you are willing to buy here at this point, right here, and then what happened? This is your final target at this point. For example, in this situation, you can see what about RR. Here 9R, here 17R, almost double, right? So in this situation, for example, if you are buying, selling, like if you are putting a 5 lot, 10 standard lot or 1 standard lot, whatever, okay, so you can easily manage your risk reward as per your lot size. If you are using 1 standard lot, you can take here 0.5 standard lot, because stop loss is a higher, okay? But when you lose, then you will lose similar as per this one. But in this both scenario you will make more RR in a first trade, and this one is a you will make a small RR, but main thing you have to win, right? So this one is also you can trade. Otherwise, if you don't like to trade based on order flow, you can't. Okay, if you don't like to trade based on order flow, so it's up to you, right? This is not suitable for everyone. And also, if you want a more additional confirmation for the buy and sell on order flow on your FVC, on your order block, then you can use single candle order block for confirmation. So if price type here create anything here, then you can take entry here, otherwise no, right? So let's see what happen next after this one. All right, so price type on your order flow and create this one single candle order block, and market type here, then you can go for it for buy, and you can take these type of additional confirmation for the buy at this point. But what about risk reward? Where is our stop loss here, right? So this is our stop loss and target will be same. Where is our target? This one, H1 higher time frame inducement as a target. Now let's see what happened next after this one, and then we can understand what's going on here after this one. Okay, so it's a very fast. Let me show you exactly here. In this case, what happened here? This break of structure confirm here because market this break of structure confirm here, but our higher high is a confirm here at this point. Why? Because market taken out this inducement. So when market taken out the inducement, we can buy here, right? So after taking out the inducement, you have to mark your decisional order block. Where is order block? This one, right? And you can buy here. But when inducement sweep, then you can buy immediately, also based on single candle order block, also based on candlestick, as we have shared in a trading plan. I already share on a Discord, if you know, right? So simply you can buy here, right? And put the stop loss just below it in this case, right? In this case, because just liquidity sweep, if you are directly buying here, okay, this is an aggressive entry. But if you want a more additional confirmation, then you can wait for single candle order block for the buy, right? So in a both scenario, these entry are valid here because structure is a bullish internal structure and target are similar here at this point. Right now, let's see what happened next here after this one. Okay, market candle close above it sorry, and create a single candle order block at this point, because next candle close above it, third candle mitigate here, you can buy here. If you are afraid to buy here at this point, then you can buy here at this point, right? And stop loss just below it, and target are similar at this point, right? So this is your final target here, right? And if you are asked me here in your if you have a question in your mind that which point till you have to wait for the inducement, and then which point till you have to buy continue until taken out this higher time frame inducement, you have to follow same principle: taken out the inducement and buy, taken out the inducement and buy. If market break the main low in between below the inducement, for example, this is our higher time frame inducement here, right? And what happened here, I will show you exactly once play this one. Okay, then market type here, mitigate this refinery unmitigated shadow here and give reaction and go higher, but you have to mark entire candle because we are already in a lower time frame, that's why. Okay, so let's see what happened next here, and this become our higher high, and this point become our higher low because market break this high and create new structure here. So this is our higher low is here, and again you have to wait for it like this. Okay, and if you are thinking why I'm buying here, there is no inducement because low sweep here, right? If market sweep the low or high, then we don't need to wait for inducement before the buy or sell. Market continue going higher high. Okay, so let's see what happened next here. And also, if you are willing to buy at this point, so sir, this is not a valid here, right? You don't need to buy at this point because there is a no inducement taken out. So you have to buy after taking out this low. So if market taken out this inducement at this point, then we can buy here something like this. If market not taken out and create another one, then you have to buy here something like this, right? You have to follow your plan. Sometimes this will work for you, but this will impact on your habit, on your strategy. Right, so you have to follow your plan. You have to catch only high quality trade. One trade, two trades in a day is very enough. You don't need to catch every trade, every move, right? So let's see what happened next after this one. All right, market continue pushing higher high. This is our previous structure, and you have to wait for it to take out the inducement. So where is our inducement in this case? Again, look at this picture. This is our pullback. If market taken out this pullback, and then we can buy here. So where is our inducement and when we can buy? So simply you have to buy here after taking out this inducement, and then we can buy. Just below it, everything is mitigate here like this, right? Everything is mitigate here. This one, yes, this is just inside buyer because the bullish candle high and low both are protected. So we can't buy here but we can take decision if market taken out the inducement, then we can buy, right? Now you have to wait for it. Let's see what happened next here. Market create another higher high and pushing upside, right? So let's see what happened next after this one. All right, this one is quite interested here. At this point you can see market get a pullback, taken out this one, and after this one what happened here, you can also buy here based on single candle order block, right? And you are nearly higher time frame inducement. So why this move happening here? Because you can see at this point here in a higher time frame, in a 1 hour time frame, you will see one like order block, 1 hour order block, which act like a SMT, right? That's why. So if you are afraid to buy here nearly 1 hour SMT, so you can leave them, but you have to catch these trades. These are helpful and these are like high probability trades for you for the buy, right? So this is our structure, higher high at this point, and this become our higher low, right? Now let's see what happened next after this one. Okay, continue market pushing upside. All right, again what happened here, look at this picture very carefully. Higher high create here, push downside, break this one is a called higher high. Again you have to wait for it, taken out the inducement. At this point market taken out the inducement. You can see how many times market taken out the inducement and create very clear entry at this point. This one is also one more entry possible here for the buy here, and put the stop loss just below it and target our similar high, right? Price already on a peak point, so you can avoid this type, right? Because market can be take inducement, so you have to wait for it to take out the inducement, then we can take another end, right? So one more thing here you have to understand, which I wanna say in a starting recently. This one is a higher high and this one is another higher high at this point, because this is a break of structure at this point here. This is a break of structure. This one is a higher high because taken out the inducement, another higher low. Again break the structure. This is just liquidity until candle close our weight. So this become our another structure at this point. This is our higher high is here, higher low is here. Again market pushing upside, create higher high. Why? Because market taken out the inducement and mitigate your order block. You can buy here easily, right? But where is our next possible entry in this case? Where is our extreme PY in this case? This one and this one. What happen if market, if you are looking here for buy, for example, if you are looking here for buy, right, and you are expecting this is a target, okay, as per our theory this is a valid setup, but you have to think that you are trading on peak point on a nearly higher time frame inducement, right? So what happened in this situation? This is a higher high and this is a higher low. Sorry, this is higher low, right? If this PY failed like this, you can sell till this one, right? Because here you will see higher time frame order block SMT. That means market create short-term pullback before continue go higher, right? So if market creates something like this, then you can take an entry also, right? But you have to catch only one side move. You don't need to think in a like you don't need to catch every time both side of probability. You have to sell when market taken out the inducement. Don't try to buy or sell at this point, otherwise you will be confused and trapped, right? So let's see what happen next. And also if you are willing to sell exactly, then you can wait for it to break this one, because this is a internal main move like inducement structure. So if taken out this one, then you can take, right? Because sometime what happen, market break this low like this, it means structure looking for the push downside, and this inducement transfer here to here, right, in a higher time frame. Okay, so let's see what happened next after this one. Okay, then we can consider what's going on here. All right, okay, at this point same thing happen here. As I mentioned here, this one is an inducement. Tap on your unmitigated order block at this point here, this one recent order block here. Okay, but this is not a clear order block. Let me check first here. This inducement taken out and there is no possible order block here, right? So this is a transfer here to here, and this one is a correct, perfect. This one is a perfect, but this is a not setup. I mean order block is a valid, because this order block is a valid because this one there is no inducement. Sorry, there is no FVG and transfer here to here till this mitigation. So market create this one and create valid single candle order block, and you can buy here. But we don't need to buy here because we are already on peak point, right? Market can be pushed downside because the SMT in a higher time frame. If you don't believe, you can check in a 1 hour time frame. Every time, most of the time you will see these type of situation. Here you can see this is an order block here. This one, what I'm talking about here, this one. That's why market type here and people are looking here for sell. And then and then what happened? Market push downside, right? So you have to prepare here. And so this is an order block, and then this order block is a failed here because this one is a broken. So if broken, then we can buy here. So which point we can buy? At this point. This is our extreme order block, right? So if decisional failed, then we can short term sell till extreme mitigation, right? As we know in a higher time frame structure also, and same thing applicable here in a lower time frame structure. This one is a decisional type here and push downside and fail, taken out the inducement, right? And after taking out the inducement, simply we can take entry here for the sell. How we can sell here? We can sell here. This is our hidden like supply, and I will cover this hidden supply demand in the next upcoming chapters, right? So just I'm showing you that how you can actually trade in a decisional PY failed in higher time frame, in a lower time frame also. This is a decisional, right? If there is, sorry, this is extreme. If there is no extreme, only decisional, then failed, then also you can sell, right? And set your main low as a target. But in this case, you have to set your target here. This is a decisional inducement taken out, tap here and push downside. You can take entry here, mitigation. Also, you can take here, single candle order block, right? Again, push downside, taken out the inducement, mitigation, and sell here. Again, you can sell here based on single candle order block. When price tap on PY, when price tap on decisional extreme anywhere, or taken out the inducement in a lower time frame, then you have to wait for single candle order block for additional confirmation. If you wait for single candle order block confirmation, then most of the time your stop loss will be secure and safe, right? If market sweep the high or low, sweep the order block, sweep the decisional PY, extreme PY, it means structure is not changed. Everything is a fine still until body candle closer, right? In this case, you can see so many times market tap here, right? And again push higher. This is just liquidity, right? This is just liquidity. Even structure is a sweep here. If you are willing to sell here, directly put the stop loss just for it. So why this move happen here? Because market collect the money here. Then you have to wait for it to create single candle order block. Create here, and then you can take entry. Again push downside here. What happened here? Taken out the inducement, and then you can take entry here. Also single candle order block at this point. So many possible entry here if you are willing to sell here at this point. Like, and where is your target here? Target, this is your extreme PY here, and this one is also entry here for this sell at this point. This one is a target, extreme PY at this point, right? If failed here, it means structure is a change, but this structure is a change based on lower time frame. Right now, again, you have to switch here in a 1 hour time frame here, and this is your 1 hour time frame structure here. If market broke this low, then you have to wait for it to create structure. Same thing happen which we have done here. Like first is a fake CHoCH, and next break the structure, then we can buy. Either if market taken out this inducement, then we are interested for the sell because higher time frame inducement taken out, and this is our pro trend entry here at this point. Why? Because this candle taken out the liquidity and higher time frame inducement, and this is our main trend move. This is a counter trend, and this is a main trend move. And you can switch here in a also in a 1 hour time frame to 5 minute time frame, and then we can take entry here for the sell. Okay, so let's see what happening here at this point. Okay, so this is our CHoCH at this point, and after CHoCH we are willing to sell here. So simply you can take entry here like similar, taken out the inducement, and then we can buy and sell at this point, right? This is your inducement after this CHoCH, and then we can buy, sorry, we can sell here at this point. This is an unmitigated order block here. We can directly sell here. Also, we can take a single candle order block confirmation also. At least put the stop loss just over bit because this is a swing structure here, right? And where is our target? In this case, your target will be main 15-minute low, this one, right? Why? Because this is higher time frame inducement taken out, and market can be pushed downside to till main low taken out, right? So you are trading in a pro trend. That's why we need. Okay. And if you wanna trade based on single candle order block, there is no single candle order block is a create here, but you can take, like this candle is a bearish close below it, you can take an entry here also. This is a just indication, right? But this is not a valid SCOB, right? So if you are not confident to sell in this situation, then you can also leave them, right? But this is a valid setup, taken out the inducement and sell. If you are thinking why not this one, you can take this one, but market not mitigate this one and push downside and sweep. That's why in the next step, just taken out this high, and then we can type here, right? So we can sell here, to mitigate this order block here. This one is the actual inducement, and then what happened, this low broken and this inducement shift here to here and mitigate this unmitigated order block, and then we can sell, and this become more high probability because the structure is taken out the liquidity. That's why, right? So this is your final target at this point. So let's see what happened next after this one. Okay, and same scenario, same principle applicable. You have to continue sell when market break the structure, taken out the inducement, and then continue buy or sell anything, right? So this process will be continue here. Let's see what happened next after this one, and this one is also our next possible entry was here. This one is a possible here because this low is broken by this one, and this is an unmitigated order block here. You can take one more possible entry here and put the stop loss at least just above it and safer side just above it, right? And the target here, this is our main trend here. Okay, and push downside in a first time, just sweep the liquidity. So this is indication that market looking for the some reversal to the upside and then continue push downside. So this process will be continue until taken out this main low, which one is taken out here. Okay, so I hope you understand that how things actually work in a pro trend and counter trend, and what criteria you should follow before the buy or sell anything. And this process will be applicable everywhere. This is not applicable here, this is applicable here also, and another here also. Everywhere you can check previous data, current data, every year, any currency pair, right? Okay, and this process is applicable everywhere, right? So I'm just delete them. You can check here also. This is a broken here. Look at this picture very carefully, because if I show you through back test till this one, it's take a lot of time actually, because concept are similar. I'm just showing you roughly here, then you can understand easily. Look at this one. This low is a broken here. It means first structure will be broken, then you don't need to buy or sell anything, right? Look at this picture very carefully here at this point. This main low is a broken here. So first high is a broken at this point, right? So when market broke this one, right? And then what happened here? This one is a called, in this case same thing happen here after break the structure here. This is our H1 higher time frame structure is a broken. First high is a broken, you don't need to buy here. But at this point, what happened here? This time we can't get any opportunity in this case. Look at this one. First high is a broken, you don't need to buy or anything. If market push downside and then broken, then we are interested here for the buy till this one. And higher time frame inducement is our target. If those inducement also failed, then our higher time frame extreme PY is our final target, right? So in this case, there is no entry as per our plan, and this is not a setup as per our plan. So you can leave them. You have to leave them. You don't need to catch. You don't need to buy or anything here. Simply in this case, market not create any lower time frame structure, lower time frame entry, then you have to switch immediately in a higher time frame. So same thing happen here, higher time frame inducement taken out, and simply you can sell here as per our like pro trend, right? CHoCH here and taken out the inducement, and then we can take entry here for the sell, right? Like this. This is our recent unmitigated order block here. Market tap here and create a single candle order block. Sorry, market tap here, give reaction and failed this one. When failed this one, it means we can sell based on a flip entry model. This is a demand convert into supply. So where is our supply? This is a demand, and in this leg you can see this is our supply. So we can sell here if market tap here, give reaction and failed, push downside, taken out this inducement, tap here. You have to sell here based on single candle order block, additional confirmation, something like this. You can see it's a very carefully at this point, right? So this is our next possible entry here, and this is our pro trend entry, because flip, convert into supply, tap here, give reaction, and you can sell at this point. This is interesting here, and put the stop loss just above it for the safer side, and main target is here. This is our H1 main low as a target. Now again break the structure, and after break of the structure you have to again check here, like first high is a broken, which is our fake CHoCH, right? This one here, this is our first pullback, but market not break this one, push downside. So what happened here? In this case, market, this one is our first pullback, is a broken, you don't need to buy or anything. This is a fake CHoCH, right? Look at this one. This low is a broken. Now again, if market is a broken, then we can buy. So what happened here? This high is a broken. It means this is our first pullback which is broken, and this one is our fake CHoCH, and this is a valid because this low is a broken. And then what happened here? You have to buy here based on inducement taken out. You can buy here based on candlestick sweep. Also, if you wanna buy on extreme, then we can buy on the extreme point, this one, right? If you are thinking that this is our higher high, it's a confirm here, and higher low because the structure is a change here and create new higher high at this point because just liquidity sweep here. So this is a correct, you are thinking absolutely fine, because this is an inducement and here this is an inducement and this is an entry here for the buy at this point, and this entry buy here, put the stop loss just below it, right, and target the main H1 inducement as a target this point, right? This is your H1 inducement right here. But look at this one, what happened here? This is an inducement taken out, you can buy here, break this high, this entry on a break even point. But what happened here? This is a broken and taken out the inducement, you are willing to buy here. So where is your buy? This point. But market not create here any single candle order block, then how we can buy? There is no buy opportunity, right? But what happened here? Push downside and then market create a CHoCH, this one. CHoCH here, it means structure is a change in a bearish market. So you have to sell here, right? But we can sell after taking out the only inducement, right? So this is a more high probability compared to this Y, okay? But what happened here? In this case, similar thing happened here in a lower time frame also. This is a pullback. First is a fake CHoCH, right? Because the structure is a broken here. Try to understand what I'm trying to explain here, right? First CHoCH is a failed, push downside, break this one. And this same CHoCH is a happen here. This is a valid and this is a failed. Same thing happening here. Taken out the inducement and mitigate your unmitigated order block here, and you can again buy here. When you understand these thing, then you can trade anywhere in a, like bullish market, bearish market, everywhere. Similar thing happening here. Look at this very carefully. This one is a target. And same thing again buying here, this one. This one is also become a valid like previous structure minus structure sweep here like here, and this one is also valid here for buy because just below it there is no unmitigated anything here, so we can buy here. But we need additional confirmation like this one, single candle order block, this candle close above it and next candle mitigate here, you can buy here like this point, right? And target are similar here. Again same thing happen here, taken out the inducement and you can buy. But when market taken out the higher time frame inducement, then you don't need to buy here anything. You have to change your perspective. Again you have to switch here in a 1 hour time frame, taken out the higher time frame inducement, you can catch a pro trend, right? Because this inducement taken out, tap your extreme POI here, look at this picture here very carefully at this point, right? Unmitigated refinement after taken out this inducement, tap on your FVZ, tap here and you can also sell here. This break of structure, again you have to check here a 5 minute time frame, because in a first time just liquidity, but you have to check here again in a 5 minute time frame, then you will see same thing happening in a counter trend. So simply you can trade major trend and minor trend, counter trend in a both scenario. Like here, look at this picture is here. This is a break of structure, just liquidity sweep here, and same thing applicable here. This one is a main low is a broken, and when main low is a broken here, look at this one. This is a quite interesting. First high is a broken, you don't need to buy here anything, right? This is a fake CHoCH. This low is a broken, now you have to wait for it. So where is our like a first pullback in this case? Look at this one. This picture is a here, right? Because this is a first pullback. This is a not a valid pullback here, right? So we can't take a buy here. This is a first pullback is a broken here, and now you have to buy here. When we can buy? We can simply buy when market taken out the inducement or either sweep the structure. So this is a just sweep the structure, mitigate here, create a single candle order block, we can buy here. Same thing happening here every time, like structure broken, taken out the inducement, single candle order block mitigation, and you can also buy here, right? So these are possible entries here for the buy, and same thing happen here. Look at this one. Every time when market like break the structure here, and after break of structure, what happen here? First high is a broken here, so this is a not a valid because this is a SMT fake CHoCH. Push downside and break the first high is here. First high is a broken, taken out the inducement, mitigate your unmitigated order block here, and you can buy here. How we can buy? We can buy based on single candle order block. So at this point, market create a single candle order block, we can buy and put the stop loss just below it, right? And where is target? Target our H1 like inducement, right? Then we can set something like this. So I hope you understand that how internal external structure work. You can rewatch this chapter, and this is a quite interesting chapter, and you can watch multiple times. This will help you definitely a lot. you can apply in a bullish market and bearish market also. And same thing, same principle applicable in a bullish structure and bearish structure. Everywhere you can trade. In this chapter enough for the day, and I will see you in the next chapter. Happy trading.